Hey, what's going on, guys? myjemax here, and today I'm doing a review on the Figuarts Avengers Assemble Hulk. The last video I posted is doing really well, and also I hit 50 subscribers, which is a milestone for me. I have right now it's sitting at 2.1k views right now, which is really surprising. And thank you guys so much for the support on the video. It makes me excited for the future of the channel. Speaking of which, I am going to be posting a lot of videos on 2K.
Holy shit.
When that comes out. So, on the front, you can see the figure. There's a nice artwork of Hulk. It says Avengers, the Avengers A, Tomasi Nations, Bandai. It says Hulk Avengers Assemble Edition, and then some Japanese stuff. There's the little sticker thing, SH Figuarts. The top, just says SH Figuarts Hulk Avengers Assemble Edition, if it could focus right there. Yeah, there you go. I'm a little stuffy right now, but, and then right here on the side, you see a nice product shot of Hulk, SH Figuarts again. On the back, you see more product shots of Hulk, different heads and everything like that. It says a bunch of different warnings in different languages. On the bottom, there's another picture with a warning. Don't put anything of these pieces in your mouth. 15 and up for the age. All right, and then on the other side, there's another picture of Hulk with his little grin, because he just got told to smash. Yeah. So yeah, let's get this thing out of the packaging, and we can talk about the figure. And here we have Hulk out of the packaging, and I'm just gonna say this outright, this figure is really, really nice. Of all the Hulks I have, this is definitely one of my favorites. I got this figure in a nice little pose, and as you can see, he has different heads. But speaking of the different heads, he also has different hands, and let's talk about those accessories before we get into the actual figure. For accessories, let's start with the head that comes with him in the packaging. This is I really like this head. It's just like it's basically like a grimace. I think it looks really, really good. It's not perfectly movie accurate, but it serves its purpose, and I think it looks really nice. Let's go on to the next head. This is a very movie specific Hulk head. This is when Captain America is like, Hulk, smash, and then he has a little grin. I think that it's cool that SH Figuarts decided to go so specific with the head. Now, it's very consistent throughout. The hair is basically the exact same. Yeah, it looks like the same face, just with a different expression. And now we have the screaming head, which it could have been really good, but you know, on mine, he has a little bit of a unibrow here. It just looks a little strange. And just like on the old SH Figuarts, it comes with these hands, these fisted hands. They're the exact same. Really good. They look really nice. They got the nice veins. You have the same open grabbing hands like this for the Hulk as well. The same on the old figure. These hands that are posable. These have articulation in the hands, and that's awesome. You can do a lot of cool things. Like you can make him do that. You can even make him.
Got him! Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
All right, now after accessories, I guess we can talk about the paint and the sculpt, which is a very important part of this figure because it's pretty fucking awesome. I'm gonna be honest. The green, it looks like this is a super, compared to the old one. The old one for me is shiny as hell, but you know, that's why I wanted to get a new one. Also, this piece is coming off, which is a little sad. There's a lot more musculature on this one, I do really like the feel of this one. But this one, it feels more like it was from a movie. Because in the movie, he obviously it's Hulk, so he's buff as hell, but it's not as buff as he is in the comics. He's a little bit more realistic, as realistic as the Gamma Hulk can, Gamma powered monster can be. I think I said that in the last video. The neck looks really nice. It's very similar, especially in articulation. It's very similar. But they did add some new stuff. For example, chest hair, and there is really nice texturing for the skin. There is sculpted nipples. Oh, excuse me. But the skin texturing, it's just a beautiful figure. SH Figuarts did a really, really good job with this figure. Everything about it, and there's shading too around the muscles. But it's very light, and it looks really good because it's not super noticeable. Everything about this, it's a very crisp figure. Yeah, the back, the musculature, it looks really nice. I'm gonna say this a lot, but they really knocked it out of the park with this figure. Pants look good. I think this piece and these pieces are the same from the old figure. I'm like 99% sure that's the truth. But that looks good. It looks like they have been stretched out because, you know, he turned from Bruce Banner to Hulk. Also, the ripping looks pretty good. You can tell that this is like a little piece that was inserted in, which is better than them like painting it. So it looks pretty good. That's burst out the seam, which is really nice. The ripping looks good. The pant sculpt is pretty good. There's nothing too special about it. There is actually a little bit of paint detail on the ripping. If you notice, like right here, right there on the pants, it gets a little lighter in color, which is really nice attention to detail. Good job on them. Then we get down to the legs. The calves looks really good. Good musculature all around. This is like almost the exact same thing as the old one. It's just a little, they had to tweak it a little bit because, you know, this has the pants right here and this one doesn't. Yeah, so then you get down to the feet. The feet look good. Yeah, I have like next to no complaints, except I guess we can get into articulation now, because that's where like my only complaints are. If you notice right here, like this isn't the joint itself that's loose. This is the ball. This is the head. This head joint sitting on this ball peg. It's loose on the ball. So like you can still like, you can actually like there is articulation, but like the joint is sitting there on the ball loose. Like the other head sculpts, it's just fine. Like this head sculpt, which is also one of my favorites. It's my second favorite one, I guess. I really don't like the unibrow head. This looks good on Hulk. It doesn't have that same problem, and you can look up about that far. I'll include the neck hinge. So the neck hinge does work pretty good. You don't really get tilt side to side because of the traps right there, but you can go. So you can look down that much, but there's a little bit of gappage right there. You can look up that far, which is pretty good. I don't know how much Hulk needs to really look up though, because you know he's a pretty big guy. The head rotates all the way around. So yeah. Then you get down to the shoulders. This is where the SH Figuarts articulation does get a little complicated. So there is this big butterfly joint right here. It's a fly. The butterfly joint, it can go forward that much, back that much, and then you can also go up that far. It doesn't really go down. It's for the shoulders, you can go up that far, or actually you can go up about that far. You can go down, not all the way, but it's Hulk, so I don't know how much you really need to go down. You can go pretty much straight, but like obviously you can't because of the muscles right here. You're never going to be able to do that on a figure that's this big and muscular. So yeah, the arms rotate all the way around. So the reason it can go up so high is because the joint drops down like this, so you can just pop it back up. This side is a little loose for me, but it's not terrible. It's just like, it's a little frustrating, but it's not, I'm not like, it's not terrible. There's a bicep swivel, which is not on the old figure, so that's a new thing, and because a lot of people were complaining about that. I personally didn't mind it too much, but I think it's nice to have more articulation because I like articulation. There's double jointed elbows, so you can get just past 90, so you can have Hulk flex like this, you know, because you know he's got big muscles. The wrist is on a ball peg, just like the old one, so you can get whatever kind of motion you really want out of it. It's a little limited though, so you know you gotta pick your battles. So you technically get more motion, but it's the amount, like the motion range is it doesn't really matter. The diaphragm joint, you get not a lot of tilt actually, but you do get to go forward and back a little bit. And then there's the waist joint, which for me the waist joint is a little loose, but you know I'm not gonna complain too much about that thing. You can rotate at the hip. You get a little bit of tilt there, so that's nice. The legs go up that far. They don't go back really at all. They go out this far, which is really nice for an SH figure, well, for just a big guy like this. The thigh swivel does not go very far at all, just because of the sculpt, I think. There's double jointed knees, which go just to 90. He's muscular, so I'm not gonna give them too much crap for that. And then the ankles, they go down that far. They go up a little bit, and then there's the toe joint, which is pretty good. Toe joints aren't the most necessary thing for a Hulk, but you know, I'll take more articulation when I can get it. So yeah, the articulation is really good, and How could I forget the articulated hands? Very awesome. So the thumb, for this side, the thumb does pop out a little bit for me, but it's not, it's just fine. So it could pop out like that. So it can rotate a little bit. Hands can hinge like that. The pointer finger moves independently, and then the other three don't. So you can obviously get Hulk to do that sort of thing, I guess, if you were a 4th grader. But, you know. Alright guys, to measure out Hulk, he stands at about just shy of 8 inches tall, I'd say. Probably like just at I think he's just at 8 inches, probably a little less. You can tell, so this is the old SH Figuarts Hulk. This one's a little bigger, has more muscles, but you know, this one's just a little shiny, and also it's falling apart a little bit. The old Avengers Hulk, so these are from the exact same movie, and there's like 10 years, this is 10 years difference in figure quality. So you can see how far action figures have come. We have the 80 years Hulk vs. Wolverine, Hulk, Marvel Legend. So yeah, he's big, boxy. I don't know. I got him because it looks pretty cool. I just think there are some flaws with it. Basically, for final thoughts, like as a total, I think I'm gonna have to give this figure a 10 out of 10. Like the only downside is that like a couple of the joints are loose. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. Like the video, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you know when I upload my next video. I'm gonna set this goal for myself, guys. I'm gonna try and upload like at least once a week. It's probably gonna be on the weekends because I have a lot of stuff going on. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitch. So yeah, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Make love to me and my monkey. Monkey doesn't wear any pants. Monkey does the sexiest of dances. Monkey doesn't wear any pants. But monkey really can fucking dance.